Well, it's a tough loss for us, and a great win for Miami. I know the main story will be about the last minute and what happens, but to me, the story of the game was our turnovers. We had 17 and 13 in the first half, and to me, it shows the rust that we have. And I thought a key point of the game was when we were up 26-18, and we're playing well, and we came down about 3 or 4 straight times and turned the ball over. And we're a fast-breaking team, but what Miami does is they do a great job of getting back, and they don't go to the offensive board. Their offense is out. And so when they come back, when they miss a shot, usually it's tough to have numbers on them unless you got a turnover, and they don't turn it over very much. And so we were going up against, they had the numbers. And when they have the numbers, that means you're going to not score and turn it over. And we were not real smart during that time. And even at the end of half, we have a 32-28 lead and gave up 4 points. And so there were segments like that, and then we started playing well and got like 5-point leads, and they hit some tough shots. And then they took the lead, and I didn't know if we were fresh enough to come back. And that's when I thought we played our best and got that lead, the 3-point lead. And our thing is, no threes, no fouls in that situation. And we fouled, and we were too spread out. We wanted to be condensed, and we were not. And we have to rebound. I thought Wendell had a good shot. I thought Trevor really took the ball hard and had a chance, to maybe get a foul. And then they executed really well for the last play, and we had a chance to win the game. But we did not. So, very tough loss for us, and we just got to keep moving. We're not in shape. Part of it is that we're tired. You're tired, and and Moore played great. He had big shots, but he had 7 steals. He played a great game for them. I mean, they played really well. Obviously, Jim will talk about his team, but I thought Moore was the key to the game and how he handled the team. Obviously, his play at the end, but the 7 steals were huge, big for us. And so, any questions that you all might have?
Steve.
They finished with 52 points in the paint.
I'm sorry?
Miami finished with 52 points in the paint. You mentioned you guys being a little more spread out on defense. Was that the main reason that happened, do you think?
Well, I think part of it is, first of all, points off turnovers give you points in the paint. And, they had come into the game averaging 10 made threes a game. So I don't mind. I mean, we got backdoored too much. But if we don't turn the ball over, we would hold them in the 60s. And they've been averaging 90. And so the back doors were the ones, because we didn't want to contest. We're not going to get steals, so we're playing half a man below, and they still backdoor it. So that shows you're tired, I think. And they execute well. I mean, they're really good. And they're even better now because when you win, you get better. you get even more confident. And so, anyway.
How do you think experience played a role in tonight's game with Miami starting 3 six-year guys versus your squad of mostly first and second-year guys?
Yeah, well, in order for us to win something special, you're going to have to beat veteran teams. There are a lot of, I don't know how many years it'll take for COVID to go through, but hopefully COVID should get out of here. I'm talking about years of eligibility. And as a result of that, you're going to have a lot of old teams. And this is not just an old team, it's a good team. And they can really handle the ball. You have a couple guys, they're 24 years old. They've been through it. And but Jim has them well put together. The thing is, Moore is new to their team, so it's not like they're old together. But with Moore, he's been kind of a quarterback for them and lessens the ball handling load for Long and McGusty, so they can be even better on offense. He probably new additions to our league. He's probably one of the top 3 additions to our league as far as impact on a team.
Coach, you mentioned that last minute and a half sequence, obviously going back and forth. Wendell got the 3-pointer, Trevor got the look at the end. How satisfied were you with those looks? And on Wendell's 3, do you think he may have had an opportunity to go inside, just given the way he had success?
No, first of all, for Wendell, you got to go by feel. You're down 2. We wanted to, but they're condemned. You see what I mean? Even when Trevor tried to take it, it was tough to go all the way. So someone said, "Well, take it all the way." Well, you couldn't take it all the way. So was this look a makeable look? Yes. And I'd rather talk about the other end. Although you can talk about whatever you want, but if we do our job on the other end, this end, and Trevor got a great look, with .7, you had a chance to win. And I'm not blaming him. We had our chances, is what I'm saying.
Mentioned fatigue a couple times. Is there a timeline that you've been given for when you can expect your team to be back to full strength?
Well, how would you, really, how can you answer that question? Really? I'm not knocking you, but just got to keep working. And I don't know when they'll be in complete shape. We're not going to have them come tomorrow and run sprints. They have to recover from today. That's the thing about this. After you play a tough game, you have to give recovery. And if you keep pounding on, then you're going to get injured. And then it's all boom. So we gotta work our way through it.
Bob.
How does Miami's quickness compare with other teams you've seen? I've been watching on TV tonight. I was courtside. They look mighty quick. And how much of the fact that they got 11 steals, how much was their quickness as opposed to your team's mistakes?
No, it's a combination, Bob. But they're the quickest team we've played, and they have fought. With Wardenberg's. I'm not saying he's quick, but for a big guy, he is. And they have 5 guys who handle the ball, and so they're difficult to defend. And they have really good athletes and older athletes, who know how to play, and they play hard. I mean, Jim's teams are always good, but he's got a really good mix here, because they can put the ball in the basket. And the turnovers are a combination of some really good plays by them and some not so good plays by us. It's It's not like every one of our turnovers is because we were bad. A number of them are because they were good. Yeah.
Josh.
Coach, you faced Virginia Tech, Miami, and you got a 13-win team coming up next in Wake Forest. Has the perception of this league affected that bothered you at all, considering you guys are the only team ranked in the top 25 in the league right now?
Yeah, you know, our league is always good, and I think it's very equal, and, you know, a lot because we won some big games has been placed on us, but we're a young team. We're a young team, we gotta grow old, and with the interruption we had, that set us back. It really set us back, and so there are a lot of good teams, a lot of close games, and it'll be difficult for everyone to judge everyone because of, you can always judge someone because they've been on a stoppage, or if you want to call it a pause, it's not a pause, it's a stoppage. But it's pretty difficult to judge teams that lose 2 or 3 players that can't play in a game. And then they might come up with a loss and stuff like that. So there's some, it's a different year. And each team's gonna have to just run its own race and see what happens by March. And that's what we're doing. It's not about winning. It's about winning, but it's not like, well, we need to do this. We just need to keep getting better. And we're not where we were before this. There's no question about that. We are not. And so I thought we're better than we were against Georgia Tech. And but my guys, we're not as quick. You know, we're not fresh. And playing against a team like that really empties the tank quicker.
All right, Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you.